Hey everyone. So I think I'm going to start a video series that I've been wanting to do for a while now. And I thought that maybe I wouldn't be able to because it's been a while, but I think that it's important to do it. And I am prompted to do this because I just saw on my time hop that 3 years ago today was the start of what I refer to as my 14 weeks of relactation hell. And I know, thinking back on it now, I really, really, really wish that I had documented it a little bit better. But to be honest, when I was physically going through it, it was such an emotionally rocky time for me. So I think now is a good time to do it. It's been 3 years, but I have my time hop because I actually documented a lot of what I was going through on my Facebook. So actually, you're getting a fresh out of the shower, nighttime Shannon right now. And Camille is eating, hopefully going to sleep. So, and part of me too, because I also have a little bit of a cold. But I want to start a video series on failure to thrive, relactation, to exclusively breastfeeding. I think there's a lot of stigma sometimes surrounding breastfeeding and the use of formula, and I am not against formula by any means, because in the instances of Carter, formula saved his life because I wasn't making what I needed to feed him. So my full relactation was 14 weeks because I know that I didn't get the all clear to exclusively breastfeed Carter again until January. It was like the middle of January, I think. So really, my status today was talking about my drastic weight loss postpartum and how I was 7 pounds below pre-pregnancy weight, and it actually said I was 123. I would love to be 123 right now. But it was basically talking about how I had lost a lot of weight and I really wasn't feeling very hungry, and I was looking for like meal and snack ideas because with a baby who was demanding, rightfully so because he was starving, I wasn't really eating and taking care of myself the way I should have been as a breastfeeding mother. I did not have any issues with Camille. Our breastfeeding relationship has been amazing. We had one little hiccup at 9 weeks, and I feel like it was what I went through with Carter gave me the knowledge to realize that something was wrong with Camille at 9 weeks. Hers was never really a weight, but I was doing weighted feeds at home when I couldn't go to group, and at 9 weeks, I had prior to 9 weeks, a crazy oversupply, which is funny. I had a relactate with Carter, and I had an oversupply with Camille. And the oversupply with Camille was actually really bad. Like, I had to lay practically flat on my back to feed her. Even then, she was still choking. She would get milk coming out of her nose and her mouth because I just had so much milk with Camille. But then around 9 weeks, I noticed her weight kind of tinkered off a little bit because I would weigh her like once a week. And I didn't want her, and then I did weighted feeds. And she was like nursing sometimes for like 40 minutes on one side and was only taking in like 1.5 ounces. But then I would pump and I would get 8 ounces. And I'm like, something is not right. And sure enough, at 9 weeks, I myself discovered that Camille had a tongue tie. So we actually had a tongue tie revision done. I was starting to get sore, and what the lactation consultant had said was that my oversupply was masking her tongue tie because I just had so much milk, it was choking her. So it hit it until 9 weeks when your supply kind of starts to regulate, and she was able to actually have to work for it, was when I realized there was an issue. So I am going to do this video series for you guys because I think there was a couple comments back on my breastfeeding video with Carter asking about like relactation, and there was a lot of questions on my Instagram pictures. So I'm going to do my best to make sure that everything goes where it's supposed to go, and give you guys the information that you need. And if you have any specific questions, let me know. But from here until January, I want to do a weekly video series about where I was, what I was doing, how I got through it. And there will be talks about using an SNS, a supplemental nursing system. There will be talks about the nipple shield. There will be talks about support and education. And there will be talks about how you can you can relactate, but you have to be committed. And I will tell you that when I started the journey, I did not realize how committed you actually needed to be. Because I know that over the course of the next 14 weeks, it's going to be really hard for me to look back at my time hop and see just exactly how emotionally drained I really was, because I was emotionally drained. But I've had a great relationship with Camille. I mean, she's absolutely phenomenal. She eats well. She's growing well. I haven't had any issues other than the tongue tie. And hopefully this will be something that you guys all want to watch and learn from, and hopefully share with other moms who might be going through the same thing. There's no stigma here. I only care that you feed your babies. I don't care how you feed your babies. Just feed your babies and feed yourself and eat well. And that's it. So hopefully you guys will be excited to watch the series. Again, if you have any questions, post them down below. And stay tuned. Bye.